Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat.
I just hopped up out the train, about to do another show. Cashing my checks in, then I do the woo. Either I'm fast or the city really slow, cause I'm passing them like, bro, let's go. Oh, they mad, huh? Oh, they mad, huh? The gag is I'm a shade anyway. But the gag is I'm a show out all day. And the gag is they gon' tune in anyway. These bitches could never. Let's go.
You know, I make this job look so easy. And for all of you out there trying to do what I do, that be shading me and shit, I be looking at your little trashy shows, shading me. You can't do what I do because you don't have the wherewithal. That's a word I learned from a white lady once. It means you don't got what the fuck it takes. So I'm here to do it for you. Shout out to everybody watching the show. Yes, I have a lot of energy. It's a long show, so I'm preserving it for the good parts. Right now, this is just where I show up and say hello. I'm drinking Starbucks because, again, we took my dogs to get groomed today, and I'm doing all things today what white people do. White people take their dogs to get groomed. White people go to Starbucks. Niggas don't go to Starbucks, and niggas don't get their dogs groomed. Some of y'all got some nappy-ass dogs hanging around. You know those dogs that just run their ass across the carpet because they got that one little piece of shit hanging off the ass. Now, I know back in the day when I had them little nappy-headed ass dogs, he just scoot around the carpet in a circle. And I didn't know if his ass hissed or if he just had shit that wouldn't fall off. But either way, it was really annoying. And that be them nigga dogs that y'all don't take care of. Anyway, I'm here to say what up. It's so much going on the internet. You know, I love the fact that I'm in this weird place of where I'm in between having had a show to not having a show, but about to get a big show. I like that I'm in that weird place, and I'm trying to enjoy the process, enjoy the time away. But y'all won't let me live. Every time I look on the internet, somebody is saying, "Oh, Jason's not coming back. What is Jason doing tomorrow?" Jason is living his best, life. This week, somebody tried me, and I had to go there, and I'm going to talk about it today. I love Wendy. I love Wendy. I will always love Wendy, but Wendy is a colleague of mine. Wendy, I don't work for Wendy, and she don't work for me. She's a colleague and a friend. And so sometimes when friends step out of line or their team step out of line, you got to reset and let motherfuckers know that you're not going to let nobody play in your face. And this week was unfortunately one of those things. The last month, it's been the people closest to me thinking that I'm some kind of pussy or something. Now, you know what the fuck I do on this internet. You know. Now, I might be nice and kind and have a sweetheart and rock my dogs to sleep and, see you and wave to you in public, but bitch, don't get it twisted. I stay strapped and ready at any time to, there it is. Drop a bomb. Now, share the live, get everybody in here. Put this on your daddy Facebook page. Even go to your dead granny page. Put it up there because if your dead granny posts something on Facebook, everybody's going to share it. And be like, damn, this bitch came back from the dead. You know what I mean? And then she'll see gagging, and then they'll go to see if she's there, and it'll be me. I see Weedy Poo is back. Don't know where she been. We're going to find out where Weedy Poo been. She probably got some dick. All right. Well, either way, Weedy Poo, if you got some dick, you could tell us, but we'll talk to you later. I ain't going to keep the dick private. All right. Well, anyway, Weedy Poo's back. Everybody's here. So let's just get into it today. This is Gagging with Jason Lee. You already know we have an exciting show. I'm going to get into a lot of gags, and then you're going to have a chance to come here and talk to me. I'm going to keep it real right now. I got a big, important meeting after this, so the gag after not going to be that long. So if you come up here with 6-7 reports, you might get clicked out in the middle of your report because the nigga got to hit the street. All right. I was also not supposed to cuss in the first 2 minutes of the show. I failed that already. So this show won't be as monetized as others, so please send your super chats. Let me give you my number right now so you know how to call me. I'm going to put it right here, 1402-GAGGING. That's my number. Come on now, 1402-GAGGING. And then right here, this is the link if you want to come up and see me. Now, look, if you don't have your Gag Nation sweater on, I'm going to let you pass this week. Next week, if you ain't got your gagging gear on, you can't gag with me. That's just the way it is. We got to represent to the fullest. We got to get this Gag Nation back in order. All right. Speaking of order, we sent Kaya some legal paperwork. Kaya, I don't know if you're out there watching. I know you're a fan. Stop using Gagging, Gag Nation, or Gag Order because I'm going to sue you. And I know you live in a truck and don't have much money, but that's okay. I'll sue you for them tires. I'll sue you for your Chevron card. I'll sue you for them rollers in your head. I'm going to sue you for everything that you don't got. And that's a lot. All right. Well, look, I know a lot of you have been wondering where I've been. Remember last week I told you that I was working on the Bobby I Love You Per show over there on Zeus. Well, that show airs on August 21st. Let me show you the cover art for the show really quick before we even get into it. This is the show. Now, I told you guys before, Bobby Lytes is a star and Roland Ray is a star. Okay, they are stars. Now, that is the promo photo for the show. A lot of you have been on my Instagram criticizing me, and I'm going to just read all you bitches really quick. This is the problem with black people. The minute you start glowing up and getting money, you all of a sudden supposed to be acting white. What you mean? You elevated. You're an elevated brand. You had an award show with Mariah Carey. You think Mariah Carey and them don't watch Love and Hip Hop? All these stars that love me from watching me on reality TV. So please get out my comments with your lonely broke asses telling me that I'm supposed to be some. I'm not Obama, bitch. I'm Jason Lee. In case you forgot, I'm Jason Lee. Yes, I'm Jason Lee. I'm gay. I suck dick. I spill tea. I'm rich. I'm cute. I lost a lot of weight. Some of you gained it. We're not the same. We're in different places in life. And when you grow up and you come to realize that we're just different people, you're going to be okay because I'm okay with it. Now, let me put the promo flyer up one more time and just show you some. This show, executive produced by us three gay men, black gay men, would have never done a gay dating show ever. And on top of that, when you see Viacom with a show that has a man in a wheelchair as a star and executive producer, you ain't never seen it, so that's another bomb. Now, the best part about this is 15 men, 15 moved into a house to fight for Bobby's love. Now, they asked me to executive producer. You know, if I'm an executive producer, baby, it's either going to be opulent with flowers or it's going to be some fights. Well, this is what happened when I executive produced this show. Take a look.
I'm the one and only. There's only one Bobby Lytes. I'm doing a show to find my one true love. I'm tired of being a hoe.
It's time to be collab.
Welcome to Miami, motherfucker.
I don't make myself bleed for this life and these kind of nights. You just okay, but I'm kind of nice.
You better eat ass like a motherfucking Sunday buffet.
I'm here for one person only.
It's big, bitch.
Let's go!
I'm the crook here. I'm the one, obviously.
I'm gonna flip that shit. You're wrong.
Prove it. You're over, Bobby, bro. Fuck you.
It's time for me to clear that shit up.
That's my soulmate.
You already know what it is.
Do not interrupt me. You know big boys do it better, nigga. You mad, boy.
I ain't never been.
This is not Bad Boys Club, motherfuckers!
Listen, it is what it is. There were a couple fights. I mean, when you're fighting for love, things happen. You get emotion. If I was fighting for love, I'm gonna fight like that. So look, if you don't have the Zeus network right now, go download Zeus. I'm telling you right now, it's literally the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I did it to be able to learn how to actually be in the story of producing a show. Thank you for Natalie for the super chat. And I actually wanted to see Bobby's show be a hit. I actually made an appearance on the show, one or two, I can't remember. I know I'll pop up in there at least for the opening. And I will tell you right out the gate, I think in the first 10 minutes of the show, there was like 5 fights. And all I know is I had nothing to do with any of it. Promise. All right, well, look, that's that. And I also want to give a shout out to somebody that I know and respect a lot, Serena Williams. Let me post her photo really quick for the Vogue magazine. Now, if you're not aware, Serena Williams is an icon, a sports icon, an entrepreneur icon. She has a whole investment firm. She has tons of brands. But after she, she's won 23 Grand Slam titles. Serena is now telling Vogue that she's evolving away from tennis and gearing up for retirement and wanting more babies. Now, a lot of people online have a lot to say about this, and this isn't the tea. This is just me giving a shout out to Serena because she deserves to be able to step away. She's young. She has her child, her husband. She is in love with being a wife and a mother, and she is dedicating herself to investing in Black companies. And I love the fact that she's decided to move on from the sport of tennis and leave in a graceful way. I love that she covered Vogue magazine. A lot of people were racist towards her, sexist towards her, not appreciative of her skill and what she brought to the sport. Her movie where Will Smith won an award. Yes, he punched out, Chris Rock in the middle of that award. But either way, she's responsible for Will winning an Oscar. So at this point, she's done it all. Her husband sold Reddit. They're hundreds of millionaires or whatever. They got tons of money. And she likes hanging out in Miami and Italy. Let her live her life. Congratulations to you, Serena. You did a great job inspiring young Black girls. Who said this show was all get up? Okay, that was cute. Let's get to the tea with Jason Lee. You already know what it is. That was an accident, but that's what people are laughing when they like, he just rushed right through that congratulations to get to the messy shit. No, I had to get that off before we even got into this. And I don't think what I do is messy. I think what I do is honest. I think it's pure. I think it's transparent. I think it's what the internet needs, because right now there's a lot of unqualified people on the internet talking about the shit I talk about, but they don't play in the same sandbox. It's like when you go to school and you got your Easter clothes on and you playing in the sandbox with kids that don't ever get Easter because their daddy got laid off and their mother's out sleeping with their uncle, so they don't know nothing about Easter. I'm a different breed. I play in the sandbox and I come back and I bring the sand to the table. You know what I mean? So I understand there's a lot of people out there, they say in my face that they like me, but then they go online and they talk shit about me. Why? Because you think you vibrate so low that I don't hear it? I hear everything. Okay? But I always tell people I'm like North Korea of the industry. I'm telling you right now, don't have me send a missile, because if I send one missile, bitch, I'll obliterate your entire universe. Blow the whole motherfucking thing up. I've done it so many times at this point, you would think bitches would know. But, I guess I'm what gets your dick hard, so Here I am. All right, let me put the disclaimer up right now because I know you guys are going to try to sue me. All you bitches trying to sue me because I'm rich. Okay, well, this says that I'm going to say some shit that you're not going to like. It says I'm going to use some shit that I have the right to, and it's going to say that the views expressed by me don't belong to me. So I don't even know what that means, but it is what it is. All right, now look, again, let me give you the phone number to call me or get up on the screen. It's 1402-GAGGING. Put this in your phone right now. Here's the link so you can come up here and talk to me too. Now, you got all the information on how to come and talk to me. If you missed your chance to gag, well, you're going to have to gag on this later because I ain't going to be here on that. I got something. I got to pull up on somebody. Okay, are we here? Make sure you're sharing, not Kim Jong-Lee. Share the live on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Put it everywhere, please. Put it in your Insta story. Swipe up. Let everybody get the link to this. YouTube.com/Hollywood. Thank you, Soybean. All right, the first topic, let's go on and put her on the screen. Wendy Williams, she's a hot topic here on the show. Now, look, everybody know I love Wendy. I love Wendy to death. I've protected Wendy in many ways that I shall not talk about today because that's what friends do. And when friends get in a weird place, thank you, Halo. When friends get in a weird place, they don't blow up each other's spot. I'm not going to blow up her spot, but I'm going to keep it real because this is my show and this is what I do. Now, Wendy, as you know, is my friend. And, Wendy, what people don't realize about her is that when she is she's an awkward person. When you're talking to her, she's awkward. And that's just her communication style. And so I understand Wendy for who she is, and I understand her for what she is. Wendy is an icon. She's a pillar in this industry of media. She's a Hall of Famer. She's a fucking icon. That's what she is. And she's given me a chance to show and share my talents to millions of people in 150 countries on a regular basis. She's shouting me out. She's giving me access to her in a way that a lot of people don't. And I feel like I've been within somewhat of a trusted circle. And me and Wendy have not always seen eye to eye, but I choose to handle my beef with my friends privately. When me and my friends fall out, we fall out privately. We keep it private. I'm going to share with you, only because I think I may have spoken on it before, a time that we fell out that you may have witnessed, but I played it really cute because I do have respect for her, not just because she's an elder, but because of who she is. But being my friend don't give you a license to do some fuck shit, because when you play around with me intentionally, then you got to deal with the consequences. Now, I don't know if you remember some time ago when Wendy's show came out on Lifetime, I called her. Amber Rose came by my house. We were talking about her show. We were proud of her. And I called her to tell her congratulations for her show. And she put us the voicemail and we kept calling and she didn't answer. Well, she then went on her daytime show and she said, this person kept calling me while I was watching my show, and she shaded the fuck out of me. And then she went to a story of mine right after, so everybody knew that she was talking about me, but she never addressed it by name. And then I never said anything publicly because I called her directly and I called her manager and I told her, what the fuck are y'all doing? Don't play with me and don't play on my name. And we had to have a series of conference calls. And there were moments where we had to get on the phone and have a real conversation as friends. And I had to tell her at that point that that conversation shifted from I value you, I honor you, to I'm your peer, you're my colleague, don't fucking play on my name. If that's what you want to do, let me know. And then we can, and they fixed it all up. And she apologized and she said it was a joke that fell flat. Now, I will say, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But Wendy, I say all that to say in the context of her how she communicates, she's somewhat awkward. And so I give her that, and I give her a lot of bandwidth when it comes to our interactions sometimes when it doesn't pair with how me and one of my friends may talk. My friends have not been through traumatic breakups and divorces and cheating scandals and drugs and abuse and miscarriages and a lot of trauma that she's endured over her years. And you never know what a person goes through. So when you're somebody's friend, you endure as much as you can. I'm not the perfect friend to everybody. I'm very generous, but I don't think that I'm perfect. And my friends, they understand my shortfalls. They know when to reel me in and they know when to let me go and they know when to just go away. My friends understand who I am, just like I understand Wendy, and I love and respect her. But that love and respect, I'm at a point in my career now where everybody got to respect me and stop playing on my time. And so this week I felt that somebody played on my time and did it for the whole world to see. I woke up to some bullshit. I like to wake up to two things: Pornhub and a bottle of fucking water. That's all I want in the morning. Let me get my nut off and let me drink some water. If you interrupt those two things with some bullshit, you're going to fuck off the whole trajectory of my day. And now guess what? Rico get yelled at. The dog's getting spanked and shocked with the collars. Zeus getting cussed out. He in his room locked up. The chef don't want a chef. Rob is getting cussed out, called all types of gay white women. Andrew being accused of everything, including stealing my credit card. I cuss him out 3-4 times a motherfucking day. And if you call my phone, the answer is what? If you interrupt the nut in the water, it's going to be a bad day for everybody. And then you have to understand something. I speak to millions of people every day on my platform. You fucking up world news by calling me with the bullshit. So let me tell you what happened. Like, remember last week, I shared the story right before I went live that Wendy was getting married. And everybody had something to say. Wendy called me and said, I'm getting married. I said, well, shit, to who? She told me to some cop named Henry. I said, okay, cool. Well, she said she was coming to LA and she was going to show me a picture or she was going to tell me more about it. And we would do an interview. And she said that she was keeping her whole family away and that she didn't have access to her Amex. And I was trying to understand why she was calling me. It was a 4-minute phone call. I still got the receipt. And I didn't ask for the phone call. She told me she was coming on Friday and I would see her. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I did not see Wendy this weekend. I'm going to tell you why I think why. And it's okay. It's okay. Because, baby, everybody get mad at Jason Lee, always come back. Because I'm the pulse of pop culture. I'm the it now. Y'all was the then, I'm the now. Y'all remember now and laters? Okay. Well, if you're the now, I'm the later. Okay. You caught that. Thank you, Bells and Just Think. I'm the later. I ate some now and laters the other day. Sweet and succulent. But let me just get to the tea real quick. Wendy called me to tell me all this. I didn't ask for it. Now, if you missed last week's show, I'm going to show you a quick recap. And if you missed last week's show, that's your motherfucking problem. You should be here every Tuesday. Well, even though I'm not here every Tuesday, you should be prepared to be here every Tuesday. And when I'm here, you should be here. All right. But if you missed last week's show, let me just show you a quick recap. Take a look. I talked to Wendy today. She called me randomly. I was in the Apple store buying headphones with Fredo. These are noise canceling headphones that make you miss Chrisean's calls when she FaceTimes you. Either way, we were in Apple and I get a call from Wendy and she says to me, I'm coming to LA on Friday. I said, okay. And she says, I'm married. I'm like, what? She's like, I got married. I'm like, you got married when? She's like, I got married last week. I'm like, no, you did not. She's like, yes, I did. I'm like, to who? And she tells me a guy named Henry. And that Henry's a cop in New York. And that they're married. And then she goes on and she says, yep. And I said, well, do you want to come and see my studio when you get to LA? And she says, yes. I said, okay, well, I could do an interview. She goes, I'll be in town. Yes. Okay. So I said, I'm going to sit down and talk to Wendy this week. But in anticipation of that, I said, so what else is going on? She goes, I told my team to keep my entire family away from me, except for my son, for at least a year. And then she went on to tell me her American Expresses are working. I told her, baby, I got 3 American Expresses with no limits. They all work and they're all ready for you to come to LA. So I want to sit down with her to find out what's going on. But apparently she's married and she likes the guy. And we're researching to see if she actually has a marriage license, because I asked her, like, are you married, man? She said, I'm married. I was like, figuratively, she's like, I'm legitimately married. I don't know. It was really random. That call today happened. So she'll be here and we'll get into it, hopefully. Now, we never talked to Wendy, so I don't have that confirmation, but I do have an update on the tea. Now, we did have somebody from the Gag Nation call in last week to confirm the news. You don't remember that? I ain't even tell the person to call in. If you missed it, this is what that person said. Look.
I got something to say about Wendy Williams.
Go ahead.
All right. I used to intern with her back at WDLS, and then I saw her at one of the, I guess, the airport in New York City. She was going somewhere. I'm not going to disclose where, but she had her son and she had this guy with her. And if that was the police officer, he's a gorgeous looking dude. He's tall, he's dark, he's handsome, and he looks like he could protect her. So I wish Wendy Williams nothing but love. And it was a good pleasure to take care of her that day.
She did say that. She did say that she feels safe with him. She did say that.
I escorted her son, and if that was the individual, if that was the guy, he was nice. They were in a rush. They were going to, they were going to Miami, and they were in New York City. And
how long ago
tall
was this?
guy, well built. Excuse me?
How long ago was this?
This was about December, and she recognized me. So, I wish her all the best.
Well, damn, that's nice to know. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of him from her when I see her. Well, thank you. I mean, I don't lie. I don't lie. One thing that you know for sure, if Jason Lee said it, it's the truth. I'm never gonna lie to my audience. Never, not one time. Well, I may make a mistake, but we ain't talking about that because she's still alive. Long live the queen. All right, but listen. So after that happened and that story went everywhere, of course, TMZ and Page Six tried to discredit me. This is what Page Six said. Okay. Now, Page Six says Wendy Williams isn't married to an NYPD officer named Henry, despite claim. Now, Page Six is like, it's a gossip column. They hear gossip or whatever. I'm not mad at them. They got their job to do. Page Six is a big deal. So the fact that I made it to Page Six, I'm gonna go ahead and give them. Everybody is not making it to Page Six, so I'll look at it as it's an honor. Now, I called my friends over at Us Weekly because I wanted to fix the air. You know, I got friends everywhere. I got friends in black media, white media, every media. So I called my friends over at Us Weekly because I wanted to, be able to address this. Hey, what's up, Nia Cole Bird? Thank you. I'm going to shout out all the super chats, by the way. So I called my friends over at Us Weekly because I'm like, no. Us Weekly and Page Six are competitors. So I wanted to give it to their competitor to give them the true tea. What I gave them was my phone call to Wendy directly. Now, let me say this. I never privately call people and record calls. I never do that. But in this instance, I felt like this was the second time Wendy's team or Wendy tried to play me. Now, I didn't know if Wendy had something to do or whatever. I wasn't clear. So I called Wendy. I mean, the minute I woke up, saw the article on Page Six, I rolled over. I was still in the bed in the dark and called Wendy Williams directly to get the tea directly from her because that's what Hollywood Unlocked does. We unlock Hollywood. So I went straight to the source. I ain't calling Wendy's people. I'm friends with Wendy. That's like me calling Cardi's people or Remy's people or Fat Joe's people or Weekend's people. I'm calling them because your people can tell me whatever they want. But ultimately, when I talk to my audience, when I talk to you, I'm talking to you about them, not their people. Their people ain't in the same sandbox. They're on the perimeter. We on the inside. We inside Hollywood. They on the outside Hollywood. Okay? You can play them old traditional games. This is new media, baby. We have direct relationship. You don't have no direct relationship with me. I ain't worried about nothing you got to say. You're going to have one because I'm going to talk to you, Wendy, and anybody else. All right, so this was the phone call I made to Wendy just to clear the air and get the real tea to find out what was happening. And this is what I love about Wendy. No matter what you say, she's going to stand behind what she says. And this is what she said when nobody was listening. Well, she thought nobody was. Take a look. That's my cell phone.
Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
So yesterday when you called me and said that you were married, you know, I posted that, right? And now some guy named Will is talking to Page Six saying it's bullshit, making me look crazy out here.
No, everybody seems to have a problem with that. I'm married.
So is there a problem that they don't want people to know you're married or they didn't want you to tell me you're married?
I'm married. I don't care who knows it. I'm married.
Okay. Well, you know, I fuck with you the long way. I'm always look out for you. I just don't know what Will is doing or why he's out there trying to discredit me, but that shit gets me the fuck off.
Because Will sees no point in me getting married. But you know what? Fuck Will. 14 years I've known him. And I've always said fuck him in a good way.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I didn't know what podcast was. He put me on the podcast. And I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do?
Listen, if you want somebody to help you with a podcast, I mean...
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay.
I will for that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. If you're comfortable with him, cool. But he needs to watch his mouth. He better keep my name out of his mouth with that bullshit. And he talking about he's your official rep. That's what he told Page Six.
He is.
Okay. Well, somehow he need to get on the same page with you then, because clearly, you know, you talked to me and I said what I said. So I don't know him, but
it's okay.
All right. Well, I wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
See you this weekend. Bye.
Now, look, that was me direct to Wendy. We cut out the middleman. I didn't know what was going on. Okay. But what I'm not going to do is let nobody discredit me. And I saw YouTubers say, oh, Jason must have been mad. Yeah, I was not happy because, you know, and it isn't just because we got one story wrong. Let's be very clear. It's because a lot of these jealous bitches wish they could sit in the seat that I'm in. And so they want to see me, as much as they act like they support me, they want to see me fail so they could slide up here. But the difference between all of them is that they get the internet, but they don't get the business. I'm in the internet business. I know how to build brands. I know how to elevate and amplify brands. I know how to kill the queen in one story and make it to the White House in another day. Bitch, you're not me. We're not the same. We make mistakes, but I am the example of how you get to where everybody is trying to go. And I'm very humble. But see, don't take my humility as some softness to let y'all play in my face, because I see everything. I don't comment on everything because some bitches don't need to be talked about because they don't vibrate at a level where anybody is even hearing them. Okay? But anyway, I called my friend over at Us Weekly and I gave them the video, and they ran a story and they said they talked to Wendy's rep, William Selby. Now, Wendy's rep says Wendy's not married. She needs to take the relationship day by day. I can't control her. And you know, this was he had said early on, and that they were in a really, really early stage of the relationship. Well, after the video came out where she said fuck Will, then he came back and he said, you know, I'm not calling Jason a liar. You know, we're not trying to discredit him. I can't control what he says. That's what he said. That was his way of cleaning it up. Now, here's the deal. Let's just be very clear. Okay. I don't know what Will does besides jewelry. Some people say he in the street. Some people say not. I like the way he cleaned it up, so I'm cool with Will. I have no beef with Will. What I will say is that, Will, in this world of doing this, you can't be the rep and be the co-host. You can't be the rep and the co-host. If you want to be the co-host that produces her podcast, cool, do that. If you want to be the rep who's repping her and helping her build her podcast, but you behind the scenes, then do that. But you have to understand something. When you playing in this sandbox with people like us that are moving the needle on culture at a rapid speed, we going to get to the T before you get to the T. I'm going to make the call before you can get your ducks lined up. And even then with Wendy, she's so unpredictable. Even if when you line your ducks up, your duck may not go quack. But either way, what I know for sure is that I cleared the whole room that day for the internet. Now, if that means I lose my relationship with Wendy but maintain my credibility, it is what it is. Wendy, you let your people play, and I play back. I wouldn't have to call and get private conversations if y'all would stop publicly fucking with me. Publicly, you support me, but privately, y'all want to play on my name. We're not doing that no more. Not in 2022. I told y'all that a week before when I put Claire Sumners from Fashion Bomb Daily on blast, telling you how she snitched on me, B. Scott and Baller, and try to get us and our pages and stuff taken away. I showed you that when I took Karen Civil to task. I showed y'all that when I went on Drink Champs and aired everybody out. I'm not fucking with y'all. That's the energy I'm on all year. I'm consistent. Y'all are not. But now that you know where I'm at, I have so much lined up for all of y'all. Please keep playing if you want to. My show, The Jason Lee Show, is on its way, and I need content. All right? Now, let me say this before I end. I love Wendy Williams. I will always honor Wendy Williams, and I will always respect Wendy Williams. But if Wendy's team, who's a representation of Wendy, plays with me or Wendy does, then it isn't the relationship that I think I have, and I have to deal with it accordingly. So don't take this as I'm bashing Wendy. I'm not going to go air out her business because I've had the privilege of being in her home. I've had the privilege of her being in my space. I've had the privilege of spending some amazing nights with Wendy out on the town. And I've been on her show, and she's done a great job supporting me. But one thing you cannot do is say that the tea you just heard ain't what you heard. So any report that you read that she's not married, well, she just said she was. So who lying? You, Will, or her? One of y'all ain't telling the truth, but that's for y'all to figure out. Hollywood Unlocked is just about spreading the tea. And the Jason Lee Show is going to do bigger and better things. The sad part is she got all these people around her knowing all this stuff and trying to crisis manage everything. But how y'all let her lose her whole show? How y'all let her lose her YouTube channel, her Instagram? How y'all let them ruin her legacy? Y'all let them white people trash Wendy's legacy. And y'all worried about trying to trash mine? Stop playing, because I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. I'm walking in big meetings right now with the representation of the Gag Nation, everybody that stand behind me, that's holding me up, having big conversations, multi-million-dollar conversations, global impact and visibility conversations. And that's not because we out here doing fuck shit. I don't do drugs. I may get drunk, you know what I mean, suck a dick here and there, but that's between me, my mouth, and running from monkeypox. By the way, I am vaccinated for monkeypox. I'm too active in these streets to not get the monkeypox vaccination. So if you're not vaccinated, go watch the video on Hollywood Unlocked with that hole in that nigga's throat, and I bet you go get it. I'd be damned if they, can you imagine I come in, hey, it's gagging with Jay Celine, and I got a wart on my lip and on my mouth and on my face. No, baby. No, baby. You not, because they would love to hate on me if I had a monkeypox. Can you imagine the YouTube reviews? Jay Celine has monkeypox. I lost weight. They said I had AIDS. I'm like, damn, I can't lose weight. I had a whole surgery. They cut my whole stomach out to lose weight. Y'all turn around and say he got AIDS. He doing crack. He doing heroin. They said I did heroin. I don't even know what vein to shoot up with heroin. Either way, baby, let me tell y'all something. If whatever I had, if I had it, I'm gonna come here and tell it. You've heard me say about what thing I had before? COVID? No, not COVID, girl. I had that, but not syphilis. But what? Not gonorrhea. Chlamydia. Whoa. I talked about chlamydia openly. I ain't never had no crabs. I ain't never had no. What other disease right there? Whatever other disease, herpes. I ain't got no bumps down there. I ain't got none of that. But if I had it, I would become y'all know me. I turn everything in the market. I'd be the face of herpes. I'd be out here like, got herpes? Come and get it cured. I would make a bag out of it. Sit right there with my staff at the table, eating my breakfast. Talking about, any of y'all got herpes? Because I'm making a commercial with Johnny later. Y'all want to be in a commercial? It's all about making money and educating the world. All right, anyway, get your monkeypox vaccination. All right, y'all. Okay, bye, Wendy. How you doing? Okay, cool. Now, look, this kid right here, he is funny. I am a fan. And he hung out with us a couple weeks ago. I think I told y'all this last week, but he's funny. I like him. So rapper Osiris, he had the internet going the other day because apparently he was talking about his penis. Now, we've never had the privilege of seeing his penis. And although I think Osiris has a pretty penis. So if any of you out there watching know anybody that has access to his penis pictures, please send them to Hollywood Unlocked. And hopefully he makes the Mandingo Hall of Fame. But he may not make it with this recent talk because he's talking crazy. I don't know. Maybe he's not talking crazy. Y'all going to have to tell me. But he's now on the internet calling out people who don't wear condoms. But it was what he said he does sexually with the condoms that had some people talking. And I wonder what y'all think. But this is what he had to say. Take a look.
Listen, do y'all think this is weird? I do not have casual sex without condom, or I don't get head without a condom. I feel like it's nasty. I feel like it's disgusting. Do y'all think it's weird? I don't know.
Thank you, Jade, for the $20. Thank you for all the super chats. Y'all, please drop that super chat. Now, Osiris gives me big dick energy because he just has a certain level of confidence and humor. Like, you can't be cute, funny, and have a little dick. Like, if you do, you shouldn't be celebrities because at some point your dick gonna get out, and you won't be talking this much about your penis if it's small. People with small penises don't have this level of confidence. They just read books and recite poetry and shit. Like, they just be in the corner, stirring the gumbo. They don't talk about the gumbo. They just, people with small penises, they know their position. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not even going to talk about my own penis because Alexis is too close and Johnny's right there. And I just don't feel comfortable talking about my penis in front of my employees anymore because I've evolved. But y'all feel the energy when I turn on this camera. No matter where you see me, bitch, it could be walking down the street. It could be in the bank. It could be at the studio. It could be going to get my COVID test. It could be going to get my HIV test. I walk in with confidence like a motherfucker. I got BDE. Y'all know it. Everybody knows it. Because could you imagine I had all this type of energy and talk all this shit and then pull my thing out and just, no, it wouldn't work. But anyway, he said that he gets his penis sucked with a condom on it. Now, I don't know if he meant casual sex, he has a condom on it, or he did say for fucking it's a condom, but he didn't say if the sucking was the random or if it was a girlfriend. Now, I'll tell you, I personally, when I first was growing up and I was first learning the whole thing, back in my day, they had condoms that were flavor condoms. Now, whoever made a flavor condom was a sick son of a bitch because you actually made this plastic taste like grapes. What no grape, you sucking on that thing. That thing was not grapes. That shit was grape plastic. Okay, peach plastic, pina colada plastic, with no alcohol in it. It'd be one thing if you were sucking on that thing and it had alcohol lace and now you getting drunk while you giving head. But I remember one time vividly, me and a friend. I'm not gonna say my friend's name because every time I say a friend's name, I get a phone call from somebody back home, like watching the show. But me and a friend was in their car in front of their mother's house, sucking grapes. And it made no sense. It made no sense. And I remember at some point I looked at him, I go, this ain't grape, nigga. Like, what is this? Like, you know, but we were so deathly afraid of everything because this was back in the 90s. So, you know, into the 90s that we didn't know. So we just put the Osiris is out here getting his thing sucked right now. And you know it's a latex condom that has that powder on it. It ain't even like, I just want to know if y'all think that he's being too cautious or is he just doing too much? Maybe he doesn't want his penis to fall off. I don't know. But either way, monkeypox is out there on top of all the other STDs. So maybe he's being careful. Maybe this is him being responsible. I'm not as concerned about that as I'm concerned about trying to find his penis. So if anybody out there has it, please submit it to Hollywood Unlocked. I expect all of y'all out there to be researching and Googling penises. Okay, please do your job. Thank you. All right. Look, speaking of penises, there's a whole nother rapper in the news. This rapper who I used to have a big crush on is now selling cock rings for $25,000. $25? Now, it's not his, to say that, but Frank Ocean is out here trending because this weekend he was talking about this luxury brand Homer released a new collection of accessories featuring the XXL H-bone ring. Now, it's a diamond-encrusted 18-karat gold cock ring with 60 lab-grown princess-cut diamonds. So it's $25,000. Yeah. Oh, it's $25,000 for a cock ring? So apparently it's $25,570. Let me show you the cock ring. This is what the cock ring looks like. Now, I can tell you right now, I've met a lot of guys. And I've seen a lot of penises in my life. I've never seen a black man wear a cock ring. At least not the black men that I know. The black men maybe from West Hollywood that play around at the gym and act like they're swimming in the back when really they back there, you know, taking off cock rings or whatever. Maybe those people. But I know damn well ain't nobody paying $25,000 for no cock ring because you can't show it to nobody. Well, there was an ad for the cock ring that sent shockwaves because people thought that it was Frank. Now, Frank posted the accessory by posting the photo of this dude man's penis on his Insta story. Take a look. This is the photo. Now, this is the man whose cock ring it is. Now, I've seen this person's penis because he does OnlyFans. I don't know his name, but he used to date this straight boy who's not really straight. Maybe they're straight. I don't know. But either way, they used to create OnlyFans content together. But now I think they're together. This boy is actually cute. I don't even know his name. Do we know his name? But they thought that the fans thought that this was Frank's because I went over to go see it. This is what they said online about it. Just take a look. Frank Ocean is packing. Then this person said, everyone opening Frank's Ocean story. This person said, Frank Ocean dropping pictures of his meat before new music. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Once I saw my teammate posted this, I texted them in the group chat and said, send me Frank's penis. And they sent me the blurry one. Ariella couldn't do her job and find another one as she's supposed to. But then when I found out who the model was, I already seen it. I ain't been on his OnlyFans, but I know who he was because I remember when he hooked up with the boy, they said was straight, and everybody was like, oh my God. By the way, that's a whole new thing online. Girls, your men are hooking up with us on OnlyFans for content. And I'm actually going to do a round of applause. Because it's the content that we all want to see. We get tired of seeing these queens rolling around, bumping pussies every day. We want to see a man step in there and get these gay boys together. So congratulations to all you content creators, okay? But either way, the publicist for Frank clarified that the blurred penis actually belongs to a model named Chic. Okay, now let me show you Chic one more time. This is Chic. You can go find him online. Hey, Chic. He doesn't always have blonde hair, though, but he's really cute. I want to say he's in Atlanta, but maybe that's just because I think all the gay boys are in Atlanta. I think all gay black boys are from Atlanta. I don't know. Like, I never think of like, oh, he's from Mississippi. I don't even know if there's black gay boys in Mississippi. But either way, I would always think of black gay boys from being from the South. Shout out to Atlanta. Hey, now Frank Ocean's body does look similar. And we have a picture of that. This is Frank's body, just so you know. So I don't know. Could have been, could not have been. But either way, we know that, you know, the penis belongs to Sheik. Now, I want to ask you, when you come up here, would you pay $25,000 for a cock ring? Ladies, would you buy it for your man? Men, would you buy it from? Hold on a second. What is this? The Breakfast Club is breaking up? Oh no. Okay, it's all over it's all over social media. I'm in the middle of a live show, but I wanted to see if I could get somebody to call me back. I called Angela, I called Charlamagne. Nobody called me back, so I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. Thank you. My birthday's in 7 days. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. You know, I got a job to do. I'm gonna get the tea. My birthday's in 7 days, y'all. I'm turning 45 years old in this bitch. Where was I at? Oh, I ain't paying $25,000 for no cock or no cock ring. Okay, so just so we're clear about that. Anyway, but I will say I used to have a huge crush on Frank Ocean. I used to have a huge crush on him. He's fallen off now, but I still do. But I heard that Frank doesn't like black boys. So I'm confused why Black would have, allegedly, I'll just say allegedly.
Allegedly.
See, I love Wendy. She's in my soundboard. I mean, I don't know if he likes black boys or not. I heard he doesn't like black boys. I remember he used to date this really cute Spanish boy, and then I don't know what happened. But either way, God bless him and his cock and his ring. Okay, bye. All right, let me give you the number real quick to call in shortly. I'm only going to be live talking to the Gag Nation for a little bit of time. 1402-GAG, and here's the link to come up here. You can come up if you want to. You don't have to. It's already people waiting, I'm sure. All right, cool. This next story kind of bothered me because this is why I'm so nervous about hooking up with people and do all types of processes like signing NDAs and having conversations and making sure I have express permissions and different things that seem abnormal. But I'm so terrified of people weaponizing sex with me against me on the internet. You know, there was a time where somebody tried to extort me out of money and say he was going to tell everybody I had sex with him. So I told everybody. He made it a big deal. And that was the first and last time I've ever had somebody try me like that because I aired him out. Now, this is the deal. This person's in the news right now. And Irv Gotti has the whole internet in a frenzy because he said he smashed Ashanti. And this happened allegedly over 20 years ago. He's getting dragged after he went on my friend Noriega's podcast, The Drink Champs, and he confirmed rumors that he had been sleeping with Ashanti at the beginning of her career. Now, he was the head of Murder Inc. Records at the time, and he went on the show to spill all of her tea. Now, I don't know why he would do this because what I found out was he was married at the time he was sleeping with Ashanti, and this was 20 years ago, which I don't even know. Okay, he's saying that they had this little thing going on, and he claimed that by Ashanti sleeping with him, that's what made her have a successful start in the business. This is what he had to say.
You know, that you guys were most romantically involved. Did that ever trickle down to the business?
It helped her. Happy, big record, right?
Yeah.
I'm so happy. So happy. Let me explain how the relationship and how it worked to
her. Yeah, dating at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're together.
Matching watches. I imagine you both have watch too.
I bought her mad shit.
Okay.
She gained.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I don't know about none of this either. I just know.
Okay.
So
you Switzerland. Stay out of it.
I'm Switzerland. There you go. Yeah,
we just finished sleeping together or whatever.
Okay.
I'm taking a shower. I'm in the shower. You know, a nigga be creative after.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Shit, I gotta get comfortable for this story. I ain't never heard these stories either. I'm getting comfortable. We got popcorn.
Listen, let me give you the quick story. I think of the whole track in the shower. I get out the shower. I call my nigga Chink. I'm on the phone. Chink, yo.
Chink Santana.
We get to the studio. Chink. Chefs it up, the beat, everything. Okay. Now it's time for you to write. Yo, I want the shit to be a feel-good joint, like summertime things. I'm so happy, baby.
You made me happy.
I mean, but the energy,
beautiful record.
That record came about because of our energy.
You miss that energy a little bit?
Not anymore. When like 20 years ago, when we stopped,
fresh out of it. I think I asked you this before. I'm gonna ask you again.
Yeah.
You don't go on her gram sometime and be
absolutely not.
Well, most people are wondering why Irv even talked about this because it's 2 decades later. It's 20 years. It's 20 years. And even though it wasn't bad, it was unnecessary. Like, you can't say one of her what you basically said, Irv, was that one of her most successful songs, if not her most successful, was because you dicked her down and thought about it in the shower and then called your mans and then created a song. Now, we're thankful that you created the song, but a lot of us don't think that that was a good idea for you to do that. Now, Irv has been on the show. It's been a long time since he's been on the show. I have a lot of respect for what he's done in the music business, and he's been very controversial. He got a foul mouth. There ain't gonna be no other Dame Dash, no other Irv Gotti, but it was kind of whack. And Fat Joe, who I have a lot of respect for, also a friend of the show, he's been on the show. Fat Joe sounded off about it. This is what Fat Joe had to say.
Drink chance with Irv. You see what he said? I said, yeah, man. Irv Gotti is sucker, man. He is sucker. Whatever Irv has with Ashanti is 20 years old, right? And so I know he was making some points that mean a lot to him, his heart and soul. But when you keep ranting about somebody 20 years later, it felt like he's not over the young lady, right? And so also we didn't know that they was fucking, right? Because the whole time I'm there. What's Love, Big Pun Record, on tour. I never seen them together like that. Now, I'm not saying they wasn't. They was. Or there was rumors they was. I never seen it. But I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Right? Now, it's okay if it's on a documentary. You got to say your truth for your documentary. But to go to Drink Champs and keep calling her a bitch, keep disrespecting, guys, I'm not going to be the one, I'm not the guy, to stand up for Ashanti, the brother that I'm not. The Ja Rule was standing right next to him. And so I'm not going to be that guy. Yeah, like, I'm not telling stories about a girl I was with 20 years ago. In fact, I hope you die. Fuck you, bitch. Leave me alone, right?
I mean, where was the lie? I don't know where the lie was. I mean, why talk about it? Why talk about it? And Ja Rule was, him and Ashanti. We know, ooh, baby, that's their whole thing. Whatever. We know that they had some, as terms of like being like a part of the same squad, the whole Murder Inc. I felt like Joe was talking like a dad. That was like Joe talking like a dad. And I know Joe is a great husband. I met his wife and I've seen him with his daughter. I know he loves his daughter. I'm sure he was talking like a dad. That's what I got. I didn't see that Joe talking like a rapper who's trying to be relevant to argue or whatever. Not to mention, Irv, you told this story on a podcast where you were also admitted that you cheated on your wife with Ashanti. So you're saying that Ashanti was sleeping with a married man. There's so many implications of what you were saying here. And I think what Joe was alluding to with Ja Rule is Ja Rule was standing right there and didn't say nothing. Like, you're supposed to hold your girl down. You know what I mean? Like, even if I fight with one of my homegirls, you're not going to drag her in public. I'm gonna stop. Nah. We're not doing that. You know what I mean? Me and Cardi, we go in and out. We fight like real friends because that's really my girl. I love her to death. We fight like friends, just like you fight with your friends. We fight. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm fighting with her, say it's day 2 of our fight, and you disrespect her, and I'm there, I'm gonna stop you. We're not doing that. Nope. We're not doing that. And you definitely not gonna say you fucked her. You definitely not gonna do that. Well, anyway, Ja Rule saw us posted on Hollywood Unlocked, and he jumped in the comments and he comments, and this is what he said. He said, "Stop saying I didn't defend sis and all women when I clearly told Gotti stop calling Ashanti women the bitch word. The same way I told Joe at Versus. Watch the interview before you talk shit. Now leave me the fuck out of these grown folks' business." Some people would say he should have said something. Some people would say that is not Ja Rule's business. But he stopped by Hollywood Unlocked to unlock the Hollywood. He said what he had to say. And Joe said what he had to say. Should I just take I'll just take these off. Nah, they go with the outfit. Well, Ja Rule said what he had to say. Well, either way, you know, Irv Gotti now has popped up on a whole nother interview talking about some more. And he addressed the comments about him going viral. And y'all tell me if he cleared up the backlash for you. Take a listen.
I think everything you do and say is for a reason. And including your Drink Champs interview.
Here we go.
So really, you not no love sick, like you're Irv Gotti. You're not.
You don't think I'm over it?
There's nothing about you that's soft. Like you're not a punk. Like
so you're saying
we know who you
so basically
are.
Let me see if I can figure out where you're going with this. You basically saying this nigga's smart. He did this because his doc is coming out, and all this viral and hoopla shit is gonna work for his documentary. Is that what you're saying? When I say certain things, I know what's clickbait. I know what's gonna make people activate. I know what's gonna get the love. I know what's gonna get the hate. I know it ahead of time. Now it's a twofer. So one, yes, I know that, and everything that you said to describe me as the marketing genius that I am, you're 100% accurate. You nailed it right on the head. But the other part is I'm also a very honest and truthful person. So I don't necessarily want to talk. I don't want to talk about Ashanti. I'm fine without talking about her. But they always ask a question. They always lead me to it. And me stupidly, I take the bait.
That was it. I'm sending something to Johnny to add to the show. Hold on. So basically, what I think I heard him say was that he used it for clickbait because he knew that it was going to go viral and that people would know what he's doing. So he used a 20-year-old sexual relationship with somebody who he cheated on his wife with, a younger girl who was probably easily impressionable. I don't want to say you took advantage of her, but when you have sex with somebody and then you exploit them in the way that you did, that is taking advantage of them. And I know I've seen Irv. He's a great interviewee. He's one of the, I remember when my ex-co-host, who we don't talk about anymore because she's dead to this show and this company. I remember when he came on the show and she said, oh, he's going to be a great interview. And he was. He was. By the way, I heard that co-host is telling people she want to talk to me. There ain't nothing to talk about. We know where we sit. The dead is burying the dead, honey. I'm not Beyonce. There's not going to be some big reunion tour. Beyonce is out the gate. I'm selling out arenas by myself. Sorry. But, I feel like you exploited her in a way where when she was the most vulnerable to you and gave you everything for you to go and do that. It's kind of shameful. I don't know. Either way, y'all come and tell me what y'all think. Share the live, y'all. Share the live. Share the live. By the way, I put it on Hollywood Unlocked's Instagram. Swipe up. I'm gonna start doing that every show too, where you could just go and swipe up and click it, and then you on the show. Bye. The Jason Lee Show is coming soon. By the way, a lot of you are turning. Take that comment off. So messy. So fucking messy. Who's doing comments? Ariella? All right, I'm gonna fuck you up. Stop starting shit. Anyway, take the damn comments off the goddamn screen. All right, really quick for those of you tuning in, I'm executive producer of a new show that drops August 21st. It's the Bobby I Love You Per Show on Zeus Network. I want you all to watch it. That's why I'm about to show you the commercial. Take a look.
I'm the one and only. There's only one Bobby Lytes. I'm doing a show to find my one true love. I'm tired of being a hoe.
It's time to become mad.
Welcome to Miami, motherfucker.
I don't make myself bleed for this life and these kind of nights. You just okay, but I'm kind of nice.
You better eat ass like a motherfucking Sunday buffet.
I'm here for one person only.
It's big, bitch.
Let go!
I'm the crook here. I'm the one, obviously.
I'm gonna flip that shit. You're wrong.
Prove it. You're over, Bobby, bro. Fuck you.
It's time for me to clear that shit up.
That's my soulmate.
You already know what it is.
Do not interrupt me. You know big boys do it better, nigga. You mad, boy.
I never been.
This is not Bad Boys Club, motherfuckers.
Just tune into the Zeus Network, because baby, that show is giving me everything. Okay, cool. Listen, you know, y'all gonna say I'm biased, but I'm gonna do my best to not be biased on this next story. Okay, now Kanye West is trolling Pete. I woke up to this the other day because, of course, you all know what I do over here with Ye. So anytime Ye does anything, I get calls, emails, phone calls, all hours of the day. Email. I woke up to a call from Instagram because they were concerned about a post that Kanye put up on his Instagram that I wasn't aware was going to go up, and he basically said that Pete was dead at 28 years old. Do we have a picture of the post that went up? We don't have it because it became a thing, baby, where it was a lot. It was a lot. We don't even need to put it up. Just leave it alone. Anyway, it caused a lot of issues, and Ye eventually took it down after it got picked up by everybody. But it was a photo of what looked like a New York Post newspaper, and it said Skeet dead at 28. And then it also said some shady shit about Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi, as you know, was hit in the face at Rolling Loud. They said Ye did it. Ye was in blackface. I don't know, but that was a part of his costume. Whatever. He's a creative genius, I guess. Arguably, you could say that. And anyway, you know, it came right after Kanye found out that Kim was leaving Skeet. Now they're saying that they split up and that they're just gonna be friends because, you know, they have busy schedules or whatever. Now, sources close to Kim. Let me tell you, my career has been, I've had ups and downs. I've had a lot. But the sources close to Kim thing is Tracy Romulus, for the most part. I'll say allegedly.
Allegedly.
But she's the source close to Kim. Because Kris Jenner is Kris Jenner. She ain't about to be no source. Kris Jenner gonna tell you straight up. And when I fell out with Tracy Romulus before, Kris called me and said, come to me, don't go to Tracy. You talk to me directly. So I haven't talked to none of those people in a while because things got weird for a while when these two went through a breakup. Now, Kim and Kanye deserve each other because, you know, one thing they both know how to do is keep the spotlight. They're both superstars. They're both billionaires. They both have their own money. And together, when I said this before, when you see them together, they look great together. They have great energy, but you never know what's going on behind closed doors. In the last 7 months, Ye has been, you know, working hard to be a good father to his children and to try to fix his family. Now, I don't know if they're going to get back together. I don't know. And honestly, I'm staying the fuck out of all that. I don't want to know. I don't. If they're together, they're together. If they're not, they're not. One thing I know for sure, they have 4 of the most beautiful children. And I know that Ye loves her. And I know in some weird way, Kim loves him. Okay? But either way, I'm still going to say it was shady as fuck when Kim let that white boy put her kid on his lap. I don't care if they get back together or not. How you let some temporary nigga come up in your house that your man built with you and put your black child on his lap? I'm sorry. Ye can forgive if he wants. As a black man in the world, I don't forgive because I ain't forgetting that. I love Kim Kardashian. I could be a fan of Kim Kardashian, but I could also be a culture critic. And that's what Charlamagne told me I was, and that's what I trademarked, and that's what the fuck I am. I'm a culture critic. So because of that, I have to keep it real. Now, sources close to Kim said that they couldn't handle the age difference, that Kim thought he was too young. He's 28, she's 41. But she handled it well on that show when she said, do you want to take a shower with me when they was on the way to the White House? She handled it well. Everybody in Hollywood says he has a huge dick. I don't know. Maybe dick make you do crazy things. But either way, they're now saying that they're just in very different places at the moment. Now, Kim was totally exhausted by their relationship. Kim, we were all exhausted by it. We were all exhausted by it. Nobody, I'm sure there's footage of me saying that this relationship was not going to last. I absolutely, for the most part, probably said without a doubt that this was not going to last. Nobody thought it was going to last. Nobody thought this was going to last. I think Kim used Pete to antagonize Kanye in the midst of their divorce. because she was doing things that you don't do with a man right out the gate. You don't bring a man around your children. You don't have, you're laying in bed. He's laying in bed, texting Kanye that he's in bed with his wife, doing all kind of weird shit. Where's the kids? You know, so the way that Kim handled that, I didn't like the way she handled it. And that's just me as Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, not Jason Lee with over there with Ye. But nonetheless, they're also saying that he was immature. He's a comedian who plays around with Ariana Grande and Miley Cyrus. And either way, let me show you this photo that Keisha from my team put on the internet. Oh, it's right here. Now, why did she use Pete's face to look like this? He looked like, bitch, I knew you was using me. Bitch, no, you did not kick me out of your house. What? Where does Pete even live? I got Pete's phone number. I should call him and be like, what's up, Skeet? But, you know, whatever. And Ye's laughing because, look, Ye's laughing. I knew this wasn't going to last, nigga. You and your bags got to get out the house. Get your bags, get your dark circles, and get the fuck out. Meanwhile, Kim is hanging out at Yeezy Gap taking pictures in Kanye's clothes. Take a look. I mean, I can't even make it up. The day before she breaks up with Pete, she wearing Kanye's clothes. Now, them Hulu ratings must be horrible. Them Hulu ratings must be horrible. Because I ain't heard one person say, I'm going to Hulu to go see what Chris and Kylie are doing. No, they don't care. Travis killed the people at the festival. Now Kylie's out repairing the festival. Courtney went and married a white man who almost died recently. Chloe is somewhere having a surrogate baby by Tristan who can't keep his Is the only sane one Kendall at this point? Because the only sane women in the Kardashian household that I know of is Caitlyn and Kendall. That's it. Caitlyn is somewhere getting dick down. Is Caitlyn's a lesbian, right?
Yeah. Kendall's with Devin Booker.
Caitlyn's a lesbian.
Yeah.
She has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, be DMing me. I think Caitlyn's girlfriend, in a weird way, likes that I be talking shit about the Kardashians because she be DMing me, asking me, what app is this? What app is that? Girl, if you want to come on the show, come on. Me, you, and Caitlyn. I'll drive up there to Malibu and I'll sit right on that couch and sip your little white coffee with you. We will Starbucks it out. That'll be an interview that the whole world won't be able to see, baby. What? Me and Caitlyn Jenner, first thing I'm going to say is, who do you think would outrun you in the bedroom? You're a decathlete. Who could keep up with a decathlete? By the way, Caitlyn had the surgery. Yeah. Caitlyn, I think, was on a podcast, The Pivot, with my friend Alicia. Shout out to The Pivot podcast, who, by the way, that show is killing it. And I think she had the surgery. Google that. Tell me in the comments. Well, either way, in addition to working on her divorce with Ye, Kim's multiple businesses are able to run. She's still doing great. She's still going through the divorce with Ye. From what I understand, there's no divorce. There's no divorce cancellation. But the divorce ain't final. And I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, I have not talked to Ye. Let me put as a disclaimer, I have not talked to Ye. I believe the Kardashian ratings have to be low at Hulu because Kendall's out trying to be in a relationship with that light-skinned boy, Devin Booker, who's cute, by the way, and rich, filthy rich. She's enjoying her real modeling career. She don't want the spotlight like that. Kylie, I like Kylie. Kylie's being a good mom to her 2 kids. By the way, her body is snatched or she bought it. I don't know. Either way, she looks good. She's enjoying her life with Travis. And I like the fact that she was able to leave, go do her dirt, then go back to him, create another baby, and keep her family together. Chloe is such an embarrassment to young women, and she's out here being a very negative example to young girls. You know, let a man just dog you out in public and treat you and humiliate you and make, you know, you can lose all that weight, but you still got low self-esteem. By the way, while he took everything from you, Jordan went and found it with another man. Ain't that crazy how what's meant to break you will build you up or tear you down? Because what was meant to break Chloe broke her. But what was meant to break Jordan built her up. Because Jordan looks good. She got a good ass, fine ass man with hella money who loves her, who's taking good care of her. And Jordan is doing great. Y'all thought y'all was gonna break her. Anyway, they're saying that Pete is impulsive and too spontaneous for her. Huh. I guess we missed that when he proposed to Ariana out the blue after a few weeks of dating. Now, people are saying that Pete had proposed to Kim right before they split. Kim was like, hold on. I'm getting out of here by the skim of my teeth. I'm getting out of here by the skim of my teeth. You are not going to take my $500 million. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, sir. You know, anyway, Kim is now modeling Balenciaga by Gap or Ye Gap. Yeezy engineered by Balenciaga for Ye on Instagram. Anyway. Now, you remember that when him and Ariana broke up, he said he was devastated? Well, he was also devastated after being pushed away by Kim. Now, this is just craziness to me. I don't know what's going on. And I hope that Ye continues to design and do the good work that he's been doing. You know, he, until this post the other day, has not talked about Skeet privately or publicly. There's not been anything at all. And, you know, he's been in a good creative space where the culture needs him to be. I for one, don't want to be a part of this. Like, I understand when it comes to this one right here and this one right here, they have 4 beautiful kids together. They will always be a family. This will always be a thing. This will always be a thing because they both love their children equally enough. Here's a photo of them with their kids. Look at that. They created that. That's legacy right there, baby. That is legacy right there. That is a beautiful picture. Them are some beautiful ass kids. So they're going to always be a family. Skeet, you were never going to be a part of this. This was never you. Did I not say on this show that Kim was not going to have a baby by Skeet because it would be the one baby with a helmet on the bus? Didn't I say that? Where's it? Did I not say that? I said she's not going to have the 5th baby by Skeet because that would be the baby with the helmet on the bus. And Kim Kardashian is not, put the picture back up of the family. She is not about to let you wear this aesthetic out. This is an aesthetic. These kids are, look at the fashion, look at the confidence, look at the swag, look at the innocence. She ain't finna have no kid by you. Now a new story came out today that Pete's been in trauma therapy behind Ye. But ain't this the same man that you started a fight with by sending him text messages that you was in bed with his baby mom and that she was gonna fuck him up and this and that? You sent it to your friend who put it on the internet. You was playing the same games. You've been doing the mental health jokes on Saturday Night Live. You've been out here running your mouth. And now the woman who used you threw you out like a piece of toilet paper. And you got some shit on your face. Pete, what did you think was gonna happen? You really thought... Pete, I want to calm down because sometimes when I talk, I get so excited that people just don't listen to me. Because I think my delivery really makes people be like, I ain't listen to that shit. So I'm going to slow down, okay? So, Pete Davidson, you thought Kim Kardashian was going to marry you? Boy, the trauma therapy you need to be in is that you live in a disconnected reality because you knew that wasn't going to happen. Well, either way, that happened and that's news. Now, people are also mad because he mocked his frenemy, Kid Cudi. Okay? Now Cudi replaced him over at Rolling Loud. And Ye probably felt some way about that. Now, the newspaper said, girl, are you going to scroll up? What you want me to do? The newspaper said Kid Cudi meant to play Funeral, but fearful of bottle throwers. I don't know. Now, reports are saying, sources close to Kim said that she asked him to take it down. And he did. However he did it, he took it down and it's gone. But we never know what the future of Kim and Kanye are going to be. Now, we know, again, with the We all know with the Hulu reviews that we don't know what's going to happen, but we have to see. Thank you for becoming a member of the media. So I don't know nothing about no trauma therapy. I hope that Ye is out there being happy. I hope that Pete is getting the treatment that he needs. I hope Kim is figuring out season 2 on Hulu because ain't nobody watching season 1. I hope that Kris Jenner's still driving them all to the bank and cashing the check. I hope that they all stay away from black men and just go into the white community and ruin it the way they ruin our culture. Okay, cool. I'm done. Literally the only sound effect I like at this point. I don't like any other sound. I got this one. Don't care. This one's cool. Okay, this literally Pete Davidson sitting outside Kim Kardashian's house, like, and the key don't work. Ain't that crazy? He probably came home and couldn't even get in the house. Whatever. I hate talking about these next people, but they're here on the show today, meaning I got to talk about them. So this is the most toxic relationship on the internet right now. And you guys keep hitting me up saying, why are you talking about them? Why are you talking about them? Because they're entertaining as much as we hate train wrecks. Now, Blueface and Chrisean are going viral again because Chrisean is airing him out and his mama. Now, she beat the mama up before. You've seen it on Hollywood Unlocked. You've seen it on the internet. Now, last week, we talked about Blue and Chrisean fighting each other because we posted that video, and he accused her of cheating, and I did spill the tea on Fredo and her, and you keep saying in the comments, I can't believe that she would say that. If you missed it, this is what I said. I'm going to say it again. Speaking of Fredo, Chrisean, why you be FaceTiming Fredo? I forgot all about that. I got one job to do, bitch, and I'm going to do it well. They met at my award show, and she's been FaceTiming him, like trying to hook up with him. She ain't FaceTiming him to find her tooth because clearly she know where it is. She took it out her mouth. Do I tell a lie? And I told you I like the... So for those of you that say, oh, I can't believe you said that.
Bitch, you tried it.
There. Yeah, I did. I tried it. I do my job. You don't like my job? Well, I don't like trash, but the trash man come to your house once a week, don't he? Well, I come right here to take out the trash too. Well, anyway, Rock, and I ain't talking about The Rock. I'm talking about Chrisean is now responding to Blue and the accusations after she got drunk last night and she went on live. And I remember last night, Jamal from the team was saying, she's live saying all this crazy stuff. I said, put it all up. Just put it all up. I didn't know he was going to do 3 posts. He did 3 dedicated posts, but they were all good because it was some crazy outlandish stuff. Okay. This is Chrisean on the claims that she was cheating. Okay, look.
So today, when I posted him this morning kissing him, right? He like, I'm not on that shit. I'm on some other shit. Like, he really mad about whatever. First of all, nobody told you to tell what happened, what you saw on my phone. 2, if you really done with me, kick me out. Don't do the halfway shit. That shit is not rocking. I'm not rocking like that. Like, for real. I said I was gonna fix what I'm gonna fix. I'm gonna fix it. But other than that, babe, I'm going to war, right? Funny thing is, you family for real, so I'm gonna love you through this weird shit.
Yo, this is literally the most toxic relationship I've ever seen. I think this is. Well, she also called Blueface out for busting in her. I ain't gonna lie, it did sound kind of hot. And she said his dick was fire. By the way, I told y'all go Google his penis. When Blueface comes on this show, he is being inducted in the Mandingo Hall of Fame for sure. If you haven't looked at it, it's cute. And he even showed the whole thing. So I don't even know if he's circumcised or if that thing got a lot of meat hanging over. Either way, I don't know what taco truck that thing is pulling out of, but take a look at what she had to say about him busting at her and pulling up on his baby mama to give her a pregnancy gift. Look.
Did such a good job pushing that baby out. So I had to come through. This is your pregnancy gift. Have a baby by me, you feel me? Bust you down.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, stop. Please. This nigga funny. Giving a bitch a chain. I want to be 100. How the fuck we just bust on his couch? You pull up on your baby mother. You know some real shit. If I take myself out of this equation, I don't need none of y'all, none of this drama. The dick is fire, but yeah, I'm not crazy as y'all seem. Like, hold on. Let me. We were just at the jeweler. I ain't seen no Jaden chain. I seen the other chain you was ready to get me. I really wish I had a real nigga, like a chain. Right after you nut. He bold as fuck. But as soon as I get the acting like, oh shit is sweet, I'm a hoe. What? I just thought we was vibing for it, but that's cool, babe. I'm glad you busting up before you went. I mean, you love me. Congratulations. I'm happy you had a daughter. For real, I'm happy. Like, I'm really happy for you. Because you're a good father, like, you're a good person, so I feel like you should have a lot of kids. The circumstances, maybe if I never met you, this wouldn't matter. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of making it seem like, what could have been better if you never met me?
Are y'all? I hear the collective head shaking for me. Like, I hear everybody watching this going like this. That's all I heard right now, just this. And the laugh almost took me out. I almost choked on this chip right now. Because it's the list through the tooth. It's the braids being immaculate for me. She's a pretty girl, but she's just a mess. Now the tea is, I heard they're coming out with a reality show. That's the tea. Now, before the live, Blueface called out his mom, Carlisa, for being too mixy on the internet. And this is what Blue said on his Instagram story. He said, none my mom say is true. I don't even know that lady anymore. I lost her to the internet. She just wants to be known to get her hair done for free. She ain't even allowed, ALOUD, to see her grandkids because she lost herself to Instagram and nobody wants to be in the mix with her. This show so long I got hungry. I had to take a break. I'm sorry. I had to run and get some chips because this is too much. But I would watch the reality show though. Wouldn't we watch the show? We would all watch the reality show just to go like this. Because that's all we're going to do. By the way, Fredo sips Hennessy. Now, Carlisa responded to Blueface's stuff. Ariella, quit calling him Blue. We don't know him like that. His name is Blueface. Quit abbreviating shit. I'm like, who the fuck is Blue? We talking about Crips? What we talking about? Blueface. Well, Carlisa responded. This is what she said on her Instagram story. I'm going to let y'all read this because I ain't reading all that. I don't care. We don't care with Carlisa. That's his mom, right? Okay, we don't care, Carlisa. You're not famous. We over this. Okay, whatever. Then she went on and she said this. I ain't finna read all that, Carlisa. And when you post something, post it with a black background. I got cataracts. I can't read this shit. Girl. Now, Chrisean ended up jumping in and said that Blueface's mama could get another beat down. Like, look.
Where's your sister? Where's every single person that you started with? Where's your nephew? You let this woman get on there and claim to be kicking your child out your house.
So I was going to stay out of this, but I just really need to make this clear because I think you're like delusional. he's like this or whatever the fuck you want to say because of you. You start with the mother. You not your mother. You like a weirdo. Like you like clout. Like I don't know. My mother don't do this. She don't do Instagram. None of that. Like my family don't do Instagram beef. None of that. Like you're not really family to him. And the only reason why you left after you got beat up was because I wasn't going nowhere. You know what it is when what it is. And I think you're jealous of that because he stopped lying on my name. You don't know me, shorty. I don't. That's crazy. Why is you doing this? It's gonna be real sad when you really can't ever. You can never ever get your son back. Like you don't want to be like dead to the person that you really like. If you really love him, yo. You would have pulled up and talked to him like a real woman, not like on like that Instagram stuff, exploiting his business, lying on his name, making it worse for him and his like you don't care, shorty. You feel like somebody owe you. Love don't got no cost to it, yo. You weird. I don't care what nobody's saying. You weird. And you acting like you don't know where I be at. Pull up again, shorty. We can have that second fade. That was fun. You and your daughter.
Now you know you in an unhealthy relationship when your girlfriend says she want to beat up your mom and sister again. But either way, I'm over it all. I wish them all the best. Goodbye. Now, this last story. Now, a lot of you are going to get upset with me, and I really don't care because I just have a job to do. But I know you're going to say I'm shady, but I'm literally going to just post what I see and what I heard. I'm going to be careful to not even give you my real opinion because it's about these two. Well, Beyonce and Kelis. First, let me say that Kelis, do we have a picture of Kelis? Because we should have a picture of Kelis. She should be in the OTS. Kelis should not have a photo. The story is about both of them. So why we leave Kelis out? Kelis matters. Y'all left her out the same damn way Beyonce left her out and getting paid. Shady. How y'all say Beyonce and Kelis in the title, but don't have a picture of Kelis? And then people are going to call me and say, Jason's being shady because he didn't include Kelis the same way Beyonce didn't include her in the thing. Now, get a picture of Kelis while I'm doing this story because I'm going to put a picture of Kelis up in this motherfucker. And y'all better have the assets from the Instagram stuff too. Nod your head if you got the assets. Okay. How you gonna have a picture of Beyonce? All right, now I saw this fight go over the internet, and everybody it was really a one-way fight. It was Kelis checking Beyonce and everybody else that had anything to say. Now I'm friends with Kelis, and I'm a big fan of Beyonce, and so I'm staying neutral. I'm simply reporting what's happening. Now, to sum up what happened, Beyonce put a song out that had a part of Milkshake or a reference to Milkshake, I think, in it. She did. Kelis found out about it from her fans online after the album leaked. She was on stage performing somewhere, and Kelis went straight to Instagram to address the issue and Beyonce. Now, let me show you what the Queen Bee looked like recently, though, because this video of her, I don't know if this is a boomerang or what. Y'all better have that because I'll send it over. Now put it up. Okay. Beyonce usually gives us photos on Instagram, but I don't know if she was saying, oh, I'm number one, the only one. None of you bitches could compete with me. That's what she said on her song. I don't know if she was talking about Kelis. I almost said police. Well, either way, Beyonce recently had a party in New York for the Renaissance album that's out, and she looked great. And the mother of three, the 40-year-old mother of three, who is literally the biggest star in the world right now, she pissed Kelis off because Kelis' song was sampled without her consent. Well, people went on to find out that the album or the song is owned by Pharrell, who she sounded off about. Let me show you the post of what Kelis said about Beyonce sampling her song without her permission. Take a look.
The reality is, okay, is that my real beef is not only with Beyonce, because at the end of the day, she sampled a record. She's copied me before. She's done it before. So have many other artists. It's fine. I don't care about that. The issue is that not only are we female artists, okay, Black female artists in an industry that there's not that many of us, right? We've met each other. We know each other. We have mutual friends. It's not hard. She can contact, right? It's just common decency, right? It's common decency, especially because, as so many of you pointed out, as though I don't know, but let me help you, okay? I know what I own and what I don't own. I also know the lies that were told. I also know the things that were stolen. Publishing was stolen. People were swindled out of rights. It happens all the time, especially back then. So it's not about me being mad about Beyonce. Everyone's like, you're all sheep. She is one issue because it was stupid and disrespectful, and she should have at least reached out. But the real issue is the fact that the people like Pharrell and like Chad really is like an amoeba and he's spineless. It's a miracle he can keep his neck up. But Pharrell knows better. This is a direct hit at me. He does this stuff all the time. It's very petty, very, very, very. And the reality is that it's frustrating. I have the right to be frustrated. Why? Because no one had the human decency to call and be like, yo, hey, would like to use your record. Which, by the way, the reason I'm annoyed is because I know it was on purpose. This is not like they were in the studio. No, this was an on purpose direct hit, which is very passive aggressive. It's very petty. It's very stupid. And I'm going to say what I have to say. I don't mince my words. So all of you Beyonce fans, knock yourselves out. I'm not mad like that. It's not about me being jealous of someone using my song. That's the dumbest, most ignorant thing I've ever heard. Like, grow up.
Now, she wasn't dumb there. She said more. Take a look.
The reality is that this is more about the fact that, like, there's a lot of hypocrisy and there's a lot of nonsense. So we've got Pharrell, who did an interview, I think last year, talking about artists' rights and how people should be able to rework their deals and artists should be getting credit for what they've done and all this stuff. Where in reality, when I was signed to him, I had the same manager that he had, and he has writing credits on my records, okay, all my singles, coincidentally, and he never wrote a song, a lyric a day in his life, okay? And so, yeah, that's a problem. Number two, we've got Beyonce, who, like I said, out of human decency and artistry and female, just all of the stuff she sings about, all this empowerment and stuff, I don't talk about it. I am about it. Okay. So the reality is all of this female empowerment stuff, it only counts if you really do it. If you're really living it and walking the walk. Don't just talk the talk. It's real cute and fun to sing all these girls' songs. Like, come on now. Let's be real. All right. And then thirdly, you want to talk about Pharrell's time? Oh, cause I'm happy. I'd be happy too if I was stealing all kinds of folks' publishing and rights to songs and all kinds of stuff. I actually really wouldn't be happy because it's evil. But the point is, okay, is that there's a lot of hypocrisy and someone has to talk about it and bring it up. And it just so happens that I was thrown in this. This is not like I looked for it.
Now, I'm going to say this. I love Beyonce. But y'all have to stop picking and choosing when a bitch could get red for filth. And I'm not calling Beyonce bitch. I'm just saying, I'm gay. It's our lingual. Okay? Y'all got to stop picking and choosing when certain people can get red. Oh, she's Beyonce, so she cannot get read. She can't be disrespected. She can't be addressed publicly. Listen, Kelis is an artist. Beyonce is an artist. Whether they're on different levels or not, that's up to y'all. But Kelis is a Leo, and a Leo gonna always call it out. And Beyonce is not untouchable when it comes to being criticized. Do I think Beyonce knew that Pharrell did that to her, Kelis? Probably not. But then Beyonce went and took Kelis's sample off the song, probably out of preservation for the respect she has for her being a woman. Beyonce does not walk around this world. Stop switching out the comments so fast. What are you doing? Beyonce does not walk around this world without reproach. She is an artist. Kelis is an artist. Now, Beyonce could have called Pharrell and said, hey, nigga, I don't know what you're doing, but you got me out here looking crazy. Fix it. Or she could have just took off the song like she did. Either way, Kelis said what she said. She's a Leo and she shouldn't apologize for it. That's how she felt. It is what it is, and she's entitled to her feelings. She was the artist of that masterpiece, Milkshake song or whatever song it was. She was the masterpiece. She created that masterpiece. And it doesn't mean that I'm not in the Beehive because I stand with Kelis, but I also stand with Beyonce because Beyonce does support other women. Now, another thing Beyonce did this week was she did a remix with Madonna. And Madonna is the queen of making songs for our community. Vogue is one of the biggest, gayest songs ever. All y'all husbands walking around when you at work doing this, because literally they all want to Vogue too. And Madonna gave her rights to, she did it the right way with this one. Someone say she didn't do that to the white woman, what she did to the black woman, but whatever. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to say that because, I don't want to get canceled. You can buzz all you want. I'm in the Beehive too, bitch, so I'm buzzing with you, honey. All right, well, she gave Madonna her flowers, literally flowers, and a card for being a part of this song. And so let me show you a picture of the flowers that she gave to Madonna. Now, Madonna ain't the only person to get flowers from a superstar because somebody else got flowers. Let me show you that. I did. Yes, I did. Now, let me show you the card that Beyonce sent to Madonna. And I'm going to read it out loud for you. I'm going to read it aloud. Thank you, Queen. I'm so grateful for you. You have opened so many doors for so many women. You are masterpiece genius. Thank you for allowing me to sing in your song, and thank you for naming the remix. Love always and forever be. Now, I don't know about you, but put it back. I don't know about you, but I caught the grammar errors. Now, maybe she wrote this with Houston slang, but being in your song or being on your song or being to sing in your song. Well, let me show you Rihanna's card. Do we have that? Congratulations, Jason. I'm extremely proud of you. Continue pushing your dreams and vision into fruition. Love, Rihanna. I didn't see any grammatical errors there. Now, I'm just going to stop being petty. Maybe it was Beyonce's staff who wrote this. Beyonce, this is why you need me on your team. Because I'd have wrote it and just been like, thank you, girl, period. Beyonce. Like, keep it simple. You don't got to be all elaborate. This is when y'all try to be these poets. Thank you for being in your song. Like, that's when you fucked it up. And Madonna read that error and posted it because she's a Leo too. She probably posted it being shady to Beyonce. Like, girl, you can even write. Either way, give Kelis her publishing back, Pharrell. Stop being messy. And I think Kelis has a right to say whatever she wants. She has a right to feel whatever she wants. Can we put that picture of me and my flowers up again? Because I love it so much. It's actually the icon on all my social media pages. Instagram, Facebook. This is literally what it looks like. I'm now on TikTok too. I'm going to make this my TikTok thing. I haven't launched my TikTok yet. I'm waiting on it to get verified. Now I'm going to be TikToking my black ass off. Anyway, those are the prettiest flowers. They're dead now. They're gone. So this is the only memory I have left. Look how happy I look. Okay. Anyway. Beyonce ended up removing Kelis' sample, and the Beehive still came for her. This is what the fans said about Kelis. Y'all so evil. You happy Beyonce took that sample off Crybaby? And Kelis said, yes, I am. LOL, nobody cried. To be honest, I would have just been happy to be on the album. And that's why you are you. And thank God I am me. LOL. Sample got removed like you was so back to barbecue sauce you go. Oh, absolutely. Hashtag winning. You made a big deal over her la 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 in the background of the song. You're petty and annoying at this point. Now go shake that lonely milkshake somewhere the fuck else. 2003 is 2022. Grow up. You're here a week late. Boring and wrong. I won this round, so let me save your slow behind from coming back here later when you go figure that out. Bye. Well, she won because that means that Pharrell doesn't get any money from any publishing from the song. So she won. And she's a Leo. That's why she was being petty, responding to a nobody. Not that the fans are nobody, but she don't be like, it's like Kelis. She's not, she don't owe you nothing. It's her music, whatever. Now, this album is #1 at the top of the 200 charts. I think even the 100 chart. And, you know, people are still talking in Kelis' comments. This is what another fan said. The fan said, do we have that?
I'm ready for a different interview with Beyonce.
Wait, no, back up. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let me fast forward to that. I think Tyra Banks is the most pathetic host to have ever been on television. I don't like the fact that she's the way she is. Her face is annoying. Her voice is annoying. She's so big now, by the way. I just want you to know that she was such a bully about girls online at the show, talking about how big they was in that. Now she's not even plus size. She's just she's just double plus. But either way, I've never really cared for her. Anytime I've been in her presence, her affection for whiteness is so apparent. And I don't think she has any black friends because the wigs that she's used over the years have been horrible. But anyway, I ran across this clip the other day that reminds me of why Beyonce is probably never going to talk to another host again, let alone me. I know Beyonce loves me. Beyonce, I know that somewhere you didn't invite me to Renaissance, but I don't care. I know you love me. I love you too. And thank you from our community for the album because I've been playing it nonstop. By the way, I think my favorite song is Church Girl and Virgo's Groove, even though I'm not a Virgo. And I do love Cozy, but I'm tired of T.S. Madison posting it. Now I get it. T.S. Madison, I ain't mad. If I was on a Beyonce track, bitch, I'd be posting this shit every motherfucking day. If Rihanna's flowers would have lived forever, them flowers would be sitting right here, right now. So I feel you. Congratulations, but girl, if you post one more Cozy post, I'm going to permanently unfollow you. I just am so sick of it at this point. It ain't even Cozy because it's in my face, okay? But it's a big accomplishment, but goddamn, girl, can you go get Cozy somewhere else? Because it's just too much Cozy for me. Cozy, I'm black. Yes, you're black. You're fluorescent black, bitch. You're black. I got it. I read it. Yeah, you the blackest motherfucker in here. You're black, blackity black, doo-doo brown black, bitch. I get it. I know the words because I've heard your name. I've seen so many posts. Oh my God. I don't want to be Cozy no more. Stop. We get you fluorescent beige. Okay, I'm fluorescent. I'm literally fluorescent beige, bitch, but I'm tired of hearing your blackness. Shout out to T.S. Madison. That was a big accomplishment, but girl, just mosey on along. By the way, I saw T.S. Madison on vacation recently getting cozy with a porn star. Are you getting your back blown out now because you on the Cozy track? Because if I was on a Beyonce song, baby, I'd be fucking. I mean, I wouldn't be out here fucking with the monkeypox because this monkeypox shit ain't no. Oh, by the way, when you get a monkeypox shot, it still hurts a week later, by the way. Oh my God. I was so tired the other day. I thought they put poison in me. I thought I was dying on my couch. So I lit all my candles. That way, if I did die, it'd be like a memoriam in my living room, just laid up like this. It was candles burning everywhere. Here lies the man that did the monkeypox vaccination. And the only reason I got the monkeypox vaccination is because what it looked like. Bitch, I could have died of COVID months ago, but I would have died looking cute with my Botox and fillers and shit. Now with this monkeypox, you think you're going to put me in a casket with warts on my face, big ass bubble blisters and shit? No, I went and got that shit stuck in my arm. That bitch came to my window like a Taco Bell drive-through worker and just stuck me in my arm. She said, did you feel it? Yeah, bitch, you stuck a needle in me, ho. Do you feel it? The fuck? Johnny's crying in the studio, by the way, because he knows in my house I be burning hella candles and it be looking like a damn memoriam. All you gotta have is Santa Maria on the damn bottle. You know how y'all be having them Catholics be having them damn candles with the goddamn. I'm not goddamn, but you know what I mean? With the women up there that y'all be praying to, like, please make sure my baby daddy don't go suck no dick on the way home from work. That candle. If I had them candles in my house and you walked in, I was taking a nap, you would think it was a memorial. Gucci be laying by my feet like, here lies my father. All right, but anyway, T.S. Madison, quit posting that shit. You blackity black, doo-doo brown black. And don't be a gay nigga or trans talking about doo-doo brown, because you know the mind goes straight to getting fucked without an enema. Like every time I hear T.S. Madison talking about I'm doo-doo brown, I'm like, you made a mess. Anyway, whatever. What was I saying? Tyra Banks don't like you. This is why. Take a look.
I'm ready for a different interview with Beyonce. Beyonce. When was the last time you bought something in a store? Seance. If you could communicate with anybody that has passed away, who would it be? Beyonce. What's your favorite type of cheese? Greyonce. You get older, are you going to dye your hair? Clayonce. Have you ever voted on American Idol? Slosha Fierce. When was the last time you was a little tipsy? Squasha Fierce. What sport do you like to play? Pasha Fierce. Who's your favorite Spice Girl? Washa Fierce. Do you sing in the shower? Josha Fierce. Which Josh do you think is sexier? If I were Ahoy. I know that you like to take vacations on.
Just end it. I can't watch anymore. Tyra Banks, I didn't like you before tonight, but I don't like you now. And let me just clarify one point. Tyra's hair back then was cute because my friend Kaya Wright used to do it. And Kaya has an amazing book out right now. So let me be very clear because Kaya's won Emmys for her hair. I'm talking about her now. I don't think she's doing her hair now because I saw her out recently doing a power walk. She wasn't really power walking. She was like breathing heavily up a hill. And either way, the wig did not look all the way together. So yeah, I just want to clarify that. But no, you ruined all of us having access to Beyonce. You know, the crazy part, I was just thinking, what if I ran into Tyra Banks in like 2 weeks? I would take a picture with her and put it on Instagram because ultimately it's not personal. It's just my job. I can still take pictures with people I don't like. And when I interview Trump, I'll take a ppicture with him. I probably won't post it on Instagram. Now I wouldn't take it. Yeah. Do I take a picture? Wait, so if I interview Trump, I can't take a picture? Yeah, I'm not gonna take a picture. I'm gonna interview him now. All right. So yeah, Tyra, you've ruined it for all the media. No, but Beyonce is not doing any more interviews. She had a party the other night I was not invited to. Yeah. Scratching my wig. All right, bye. All right, cool. Well, look, we're just gonna get straight to it. We're gonna skip the merch. We've already seen everything. This is my studio. Hollywood Unlocked Studios right here. Here's the ad. Take a look. Welcome to Hollywood Unlocked Studios. Hollywood Unlocked Studios is a full-service, high-end, one-stop shop for all people who want to create podcasts, photo shoots, or other content. When I started Hollywood Unlocked, it was my podcast, Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored, that actually put me on the map. And so I understood how important it was to be able to put texture to a brand. But what I didn't know was where to find the resources to get the help that I needed to bring those dreams to life. And now that I'm making it, I want to make the opportunity available to you to be able to come in and create your own podcast, do a photo shoot, or create your own dreams right here in the middle of Hollywood in a full service, one-stop shop to service your needs. To join our community or rent the space to bring your dreams to life, go to hustudios.com. Listen, and you get the space, you get the audio support, you get the cameras, you get everything. And it's valet parking, so check it out. The rates are decent. All right, well, listen, make sure if you're not subscribed as a fan on the page, you should go to youtube.com/Hollywood Unlocked right now, and you can become a member by clicking join. Thank you, Johnny, for posting that up. I know we're all over the place right now. We're not going in order, but it is what it is, okay? And also, I'm on Instagram, Gag Nation. Follow it. It might turn to the Jason Lee Show on Instagram. Here's what it looks like right now. Make sure you follow it. It's verified. All right. And if you are wanting to make some money streaming online, you can find me on Miko. Here it is right now, MikoUnlock.com. You can go there right now and find out how you could become a paid streamer. All you got to do is go there. And yeah, just click to become a host, fill out your information. Somebody will contact you, and then you'll be making money. All right. It's time to gag. Just show the number. Come on, let's go, y'all. Let's make this really quick, okay? I promise you I'm not going to be here that long today because I literally got to go. All right. First, Weedy Pooh, where you been at? Everybody was asking where you were at.
I've been taking care of my mom. She got COVID.
Okay, is she better now?
She I think she had a relapse. So
okay, well, we hope that she gets better. Everybody was wondering where you was at. They was like, "Where's Weedy Pooh? Where's Weedy Pooh?" You know, we miss you when you're not around here. Hold on, let me pull up a couple people, and then you can sound off on what you heard tonight. Let's see who's her. Boom, boom.
Hey, Weedy Pooh. Hey, Weedy Pooh.
Okay, y'all go on mute and let Sharon sound off. Go ahead, Sharon. Let's get this started.
All right,
Sharon,
Jason, let's make it real quick. I can hear you.
Is the message report 7 stories long? Because I can't.
Jason, I'm just hitting the topics real quick. You know how I do it. Look.
Put up the disclaimer. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. So Bobby Lytes show. I've watched the promo like 10 times. It looks good. I know it'll be good, especially with you being the executive producer. When you got 2 bitches in a wheelchair talking about flipping each other, you know it's gonna be a good fucking time. I'm here for it. That's motherfucking iconic. And Bobby Lytes has a good looking ass. Now let's go to Serena Williams. I think she's earned everything. I think she deserves this retirement. Go ahead, do your thing. You look beautiful on Vogue, Serena. Wendy Williams, fuck you. in a bad way, okay? You should have known not to play with Jason. Now, Jason, I know you about your fucking business. I just said it today. I had to battle with somebody, and I said if it's on fucking Hollywood Unlocked, it's the fucking truth. So I already knew you was going to handle your business. Now, let's go into it for Osiris. Osiris, I'm for it. I think it's wonderful that he's practicing safe sex. I think it's a lot of women that would love to suck on a powdery banana flavored condom just to be next to Osiris. I would be one of those. Okay, moving on to Frank Ocean. I think that you are fucking crazy because you haven't dropped any new music, so you don't have really much of an income coming in, and so you're trying to do a cock ring. Bitch, ain't nobody paying no $25,000 for a goddamn cock ring. All right, Irv Gotti, you fat, grimy fuck. Now, you're only bringing this up because you are irrelevant and you want to bring irrelevance to yourself. I'm glad you were happy, but are you sure that Ashanti was happy? Because what I heard, you had a small dick and that your stomach was covering up most of it. And shame on you, Ja Rule, because we all know that Ashanti kept you relevant for a little bit longer. And Irv Gotti, I do not feel like cleared it up. I feel like basically he said, I'm going to throw Ashanti underneath the bus so that I can get some clout to promote my documentary because we don't give a fuck about you, Irv Gotti. Now, going to Kanye West. Kanye West, good for you for trolling, especially with all the shit that Pete did to Kanye. We knew that this was going to happen. We all knew it, even Pete, we all knew that Pete wasn't going to be able to skeet inside of goddamn Kim too much longer or on her ass either. Okay? Now, and come on, Pete said that Kim was boring. We know. We saw the sex tape. Okay, Blueface and Chrisean. First of all, change the fucking batteries and your goddamn smoke alarm. I'm tired of people going live and that goddamn thing beeping in the fucking background. And Blueface, you buying a chain for your goddamn baby moms, and bitch, she don't even got no motherfucking furniture in that goddamn apartment, and she's sitting on that low ass motherfucking couch. You ought to be motherfucking ashamed. Okay, Chrisean, just respect the goddamn mama. It ain't worth another motherfucking tooth. Mama, stay off the goddamn internet, you clout chaser. Beyonce and Kelis. Now, this Beyonce, I love you, but this was so motherfucking disrespectful. You deserve to give Kelis her goddamn flowers, and I'm not gonna go hard on you because the real motherfucking bad guy is goddamn Pharrell for goddamn being a goddamn thieving, grimy fuck. Now, remember, there is nothing too messy for the messy report, and we cover the mess so you don't have to stress. That's all, Jason.
First of all, I can't be rushing your messy report because this shit is so messy and so funny. But you throwing the papers back after every read was hilarious. So I'll make sure to have less topics next week. So, or not next week, because next week I'll be in Greece for my birthday, but the next show, because you running through those reads and throwing the paper almost sent me off my chair. It was hilarious. Okay. We see Dewana's here.
Bitch, I'm all right. I'm gagging.
That's her voice. So, you know, all y'all that call in and say, how am I doing? That's who says it. Go ahead, Dewana.
Listen, I missed you guys so much. Listen, I moved from Idaho to Utah. I just been working. I have not caught the show. I've been
from one white state to another white state. What is this?
I'm just trying to go where the money at, Jason. You know, the money was calling me and it's great money and I just had to come. But listen, I have nothing to say. I'm gonna keep it short and cute because Sharon, I hate you as much as I hate Jason. You guys are evil. Right? Jesus, like the fact that y'all even have these things on the top of your head and say the things that y'all say, it's out of control at this point. So I'm just gonna sit back and be an innocent bystander. I love y'all to pieces.
I'm nothing like her. Her mouth
Jason, no, we're gonna talk about how you sat there and said, "Oh, Kylie, she's doing great. She's being a mom. Oh, Kendall, she's out here. She's living life. And Chloe, she's just a disgrace to women." You didn't think that was unnecessary?
It was the truth.
I love y'all. I love y'all.
We love you too. All right, Jameer, what's good?
Yes, I just want to talk about Irv Gotti real quick. You feel me? So first, I just want to say Irv Gotti is a dickhead. First, I don't want to discredit Irv Gotti at all. You feel me? However, he need to realize that Ashanti actually brought something to the table. It's not like Ashanti was like Jennifer Lopez, who she was writing all the songs for and everything. She actually wrote most of her music. She actually allegedly, she actually wrote her music and she wrote a lot of Ja Rule hooks and everything. And at the time of that relationship, Jason, at the time of the alleged relationship, Ashanti was 21 years old and then Irv Gotti was 32 years old. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that age difference. However, he has to realize that she was super young. She was legal, but super young, and he was way grown. So for him to even sit there and bring up that old ass relationship and say that he found out when his wife was on the couch, like, come on, my nigga, that's crazy. I just don't agree with none of it. It's clown behavior. And I just think now the documentary is going to do terrible because now nobody's not going to care because you disrespecting Ashanti pretty much. That's all I really wanted to say, Jason. And the last thing I want to say, Jason, you promised us a Jason Lee Unlocked vlog. Like, what's happening with that?
Well, I was gonna hire this guy, and when he told me what he wanted to make, I said, "No, you won't. That's not gonna happen." So I need to find the right person. You know, for me, it's all about energy and letting somebody in my personal space to film everything. Like you film everything. Like you film everything. Do you know what's going? It's a lot going on, and I need to make sure that it has to be a vibe. I gotta trust the person, and they gotta be able to kill it. Plus, I'm going out of town for my birthday. I need to get back for my birthday and really lock into finding 2 new hires to do stuff for me. And when I find that person, it's gonna come. And then I'm gonna do, and I might even do because my subscriptions is popping on my Instagram now. People subscribe to my Instagram, and I don't even have nothing. I ain't even promote my subscription yet. I just selected a subscription thing, and I looked one day and I had all these subscribers. I'm like, what y'all subscribing to? And then I posted something saying I don't have anything, and they still ain't unsubscribed. So shout out to all the subscriptions. I'm coming with some content. Don't trip, but it's coming. It's coming. I got you. All right. What's up? Go ahead. Just go ahead. Just put the page up.
So for Wendy Williams, Wendy, I love you. Jason loves you. We are 2 of the few people that still respect and love you. People are disrespecting your mental health as well as your body. They're going in on all public platforms. So I think that you should give grace to the people that support you. If your management or the people that are supposed to represent you can't represent you properly, you need to let them go. It's not a good look, you know, and it's not helping. Your podcast might not go anywhere. Irv Gotti, you're disrespectful as fuck. You're nasty. You were sitting up here sleeping with a child. You knew that mentally she was not old enough for you to be dealing with. You took advantage of her in order for her to get a career, to have some songs. You knew that it didn't take you sticking your dick in that girl, okay, for her to have a career and for her to become famous. You did not help. So sorry. You're mad because you got a gummy bear now. Your penis ain't working. You're mad that Ashanti done moved on. Mad she was messing with Nelly. Like, you messed up your whole relationship with your wife. Like, please go sit down. It's terrible. Chrisean, okay, baby. It's starting to become too much. I'm going to talk to you like you're my little sister. I'm going to need you to get it together. If you and Blueface can't be together, y'all need to break up. If y'all going to be fighting, if there's going to be charges and all of that that's being brought up, you need to let it go. Now, Fredo's fine as fuck. Big Libra energy. That nigga built, he model type, all of that. So I understand why you're texting him. He's a better man than probably Blueface because Blueface is a hoe. He nasty. He dirty dick. Fredo got a girl. He been faithful, I guess, up until now. Boop. But she's a bad bitch too. Okay, so I get it. But I need you to get it together, sis, because you're looking like a fool in these streets. You done lost your teeth. You fighting mamas. You fighting sisters. You fighting brothers. You fighting your nigga. You're fighting everybody. Sit down, please. Like, it's starting to look real fucked up and real ugly. Kanye West, if he was a regular nigga, they would not have a problem with him talking about Skeet is dead. Skeet is dead to that relationship. It lasted 3 months longer than I thought it would. Okay, bravo, you did that. But it's time for you to go sit the fuck down in a sanitarium because you're insane. Okay? And we're done with you. Period, point blank.
Thank you to the West Coast Bells and everybody that gave me a super chat. This show has just gone off the rails. Anytime the Gag Nation come up here, it's the best. All right, thank you so much. And speaking of super chats, thank you, Halo, for the super chat. Hello? We can't hear you. You got to go on mute. Yes. So what's going on, Halo? Where you at? You look like you in some kind of theme or something. What the hell's going on? You doing mushrooms?
No, the ring light was cool. I like this color for the ring light. How you been?
Right, but how did your ring light make you purple?
Right. Oh, it's a special one. I ordered it off of Amazon. It's really nice. You should get one.
No, I just got one, but I can't. All right, well, hold on. Weedy Pooh, do you want to sound off on anything?
Nah, I'm just tired now. I gotta get up in the morning.
Okay, well, don't go to sleep just yet. Hold on. What's up? How you doing, Michael?
I'm good. What's up? I don't know. Remember, we did your live that one night. Like you was like 12 a.m. or something like that. You probably
hold on. Ain't nobody watching even buying into the idea of there being a 12 a.m. midnight live. It must have been some random just I'm gonna go on live with people. Let's set the tone.
Oh yeah.
I have a reputation where they be like, who is
my fault. Yeah, it was Hollywood Unlocked Instagram Live. It was one of those random moments, and you went off, you sounded off, and we was chatting and all of that.
Okay, cool. In public. Okay, cool. So now go ahead. What you want to sound off about tonight?
You know, with Pete Davidson, man, he really fumbled the bag, if I'm honest with you. That was his white side coming out when he proposed to Kim K. You know, white people, they do shit like that. You feel me? Like they meet on Monday and they say, I love you on Friday. It's one of those spontaneous.
Wait. But I do that too. I do it. Everybody here watching is laughing because I have fallen in love on. There was an app I used to be on that started with a B. I fell in love on that bitch every day. Every damn day I fell in love. Let me tell you something. I'm a hopeless romantic. I went on a date the other night with a doctor.
Okay.
Let me tell you, the conversation was, you know, like what wedding would you want to have? What's your career ambition? The motherfucker's a whole ass doctor. He probably watch it right now. But the only thing is, I'm not trashing out because we had a great date. I actually enjoyed myself, but he took me to a mansion with all his friends who were all couples. They do couple stuff, you know, like couple dates, couple trips, I ain't doing that shit. If I get in a relationship, niggas, me and you and our dogs, like fuck the couple shit. Y'all can go do that. I'll show up when you're doing like a doctor thing, you know, to just hire whatever. But like but it was funny because right after the date, I was sitting there and his friend walked up behind me and he didn't know that I was the guy there. He's, so how was your date? And I turned around and said, it's still going on. Hello. But the people in the house knew who I was. So, but anyway, what else? Tell me something else about the show. I don't know how we started talking about my date. Go ahead.
Well, I was talking about Pete Davidson and him fumbling the bag. You know, it's from my personal experience, white people, they get in love and hold relationships in 0.5 seconds. And Kim is what, 41 or something? Got 3 kids. Like, she's not thinking about marriage. And if I'm not mistaken, she's definitely.
But I'm 44 with 2 dogs. So what does age have to do with it?
She's in the middle. Hold on, she's in the middle of a divorce, though. She's in the middle of a whole divorce right now. So her mind is not in some kind of marriage. This is not the Kim that we met Chris Humphries, 72 days. She's a bit more mature, right? She's been around. I think she's now getting into her mentality. It's like, look.
Are you slut shaming Kim Kardashian? Because I've been around too.
No. When I mean been around, I'm just talking about like just mature, not sexually. I'm just talking about been around, more experience in life in general.
Okay, good save.
Yeah. If you notice, I try to bring balance. Everyone else is messy. I try to bring, a nice little balance.
I wish Halo would bring balance to this goddamn ring light. Oh, look, I didn't even click her out. She just left. That ring light, like literally, I didn't even click her out. She just left. That ring, she looked like the girl from what's that show where the girl got Poltergeist? Don't she look like the little girl from Poltergeist that died? Okay, if y'all are old enough, go watch Poltergeist. She literally looked like the girl from Poltergeist. All right, let's take a call real quick, Johnny. It's late. Weedy Pooh's tired. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Jason. I just wanted to say something on Kim, the middle-aged white woman. I feel like she only got with Pete for shock value and to get clout, and when nobody gave a fuck about her and Pete anymore, she let that nigga go. I feel like that's what it was. And she tried to change it, become this middle-aged white woman, and we wasn't feeling it. So now she back black and all this other stuff that she's doing. I just don't like her.
Why you just read Kim Kardashian for filth without any effort? Like you just read her. But I'll tell you something. That's a great observation because Kim, when Courtney got her a white man, she thinned down. Khloe Kardashian used to be a pretty little thick black girl. Now she's thinned down. And she's a white girl. And now Kim Kardashian and slimmed down. She got with Pete. They looked at white girls. And now they said, this is not it. This is not it. They said, we're going straight to confidence.
That's the middle-aged white woman thing is not working for them.
Chris got a black man. Okay, you might be onto something. Let's take another call. Somebody smoking hookah, just hang up. All right, look, that's all I got today. I tried, y'all. I'm too old and too tired. Weedy Pooh said go to bed. Good night. It's the end of the show for me. Weedy Pooh, do you have any last words?
I love you.
Love you too, Weedy Pooh. All right, listen. Thoughts and prayers, Chad. Thoughts and prayers. Now, I've not read these thoughts and prayers yet, so I'm going to deliver them like I approved them. But if Ariella shorting Blueface for blue, I can't imagine what's going to be in this thoughts and prayers, okay? Maybe she put some thought into it, man. I'm just going to pray on the thoughts, all right? Listen, if tonight's show hasn't taught you anything, make sure that you at least remember to pop a condom on. Here we go. It's a thoughts and prayers. It's about condoms. And make sure that you thoroughly screen the people and the penises and the pee-pees that you about to sleep with, because, you know, we got the monkeypox. And you don't want to end up with the crazy ex who won't stop talking shit about you on the internet. You already see that. And will still be bringing up the past 20 years down the line like, you know, Mr. Gotti did. Or you might end up with a partner that constantly embarrasses you on social media, has baby mama drama, or even drama with their own mama. You might even have to filter out the partners your baby mamas and baby daddies end up with too, because they're going to end up finding your social media and being all in your business. Because you don't want to end up going against the Pete Davidson and the face of lawsuit trolling. Maybe Kim Burrell had a point when she said, we got to start interviewing the people around us because these are all situations I want no parts of. Why are we talking about Kim Burrell when we know she's somewhere getting her hair done by a homosexual that she's sending to help? Either way, I need to be surrounded by the good energy, like Queen Bee, the one that stole that music from Kelis. And if y'all see her, tell her to come pull up on me. Don't run from me like y'all try to say she did on the internet, because I won't do her like Tyra. All right? That's it for the show. Make sure you follow me everywhere on social media. I'm on HollywoodUnlocked.com. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm everywhere, and I'm going to TikTok too, by the way. And you can follow me. Make sure you're streaming, because this is a podcast as much as it's a live show. We're streaming everywhere, and you can text me right now, 310-388-6463. That's my cell phone number. I love that y'all be texting me before the show like I ain't got no work to do. Tomorrow, you coming live tonight? Yes, I'm coming live. I'm here. I ain't gonna be here next week because I'll be in Greece. I'll be posting lots of photos from my birthday trip. I'm turning 45 years young on August 16th. So I want you guys to post stuff. Oh, somebody texted us and said, tell it's Whitney Houston's birthday today. I can't believe I forgot that. You know, I did this last event with Whitney Houston. We love her. She's a Leo, of course, big Leo energy. Love Whitney Houston. Thank you for the reminder. Make sure you guys post something of me on my birthday. My birthday is the time that I feel the most love, because y'all find my Facebook, you find my Instagram. Oh, I'm also going to give y'all my P.O. box because I want gifts. This year, I want tons of gifts from people who support me from all over the world. You don't have to send me money. But if you watch me, because I do have people who watch me, they have a lot of money, I'm going to post my bank account too. Feel free to send me a wire. Now, I'm just playing, I ain't going to do that. But I will send my Cash App. Until then, y'all, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Bye.